Well, hello folks, Shane Dennis from First National Cairns Central and my co-host here, Luke Bantoft, bringing you another episode of our weekly wrap-up of the goings-on in the Cairns real estate market. As it's proven to be lately, another busy week full of interesting stories to relate and some hot new properties as well that we'll pass on to you in a moment, and hope to see you at the open homes over the weekend. So, Luke?
So first things first, Shane, whereabouts are we today?
We're actually in our head office, of all places.
Well, it's certainly been a busy couple of weeks. We'd always love to showcase somewhere different for you each week. We've got too much pressing for us today, so we're going to bring a video from our lovely HQ quarters, Shane.
Our home base.
Absolutely. Alrighty, so let's push on open home of the week, Shane. What have we got?
All right, first open home of the week is 1887 Earl Street in Westcourt. This is a two-bed, one-bath, not like I said last week, a two-bath, one-bed, but it's a two-bed, one-bath, fully renovated unit in Westcourt. Walking distance to Kazali's Football Club, DFO Shopping Centre, only 10 minutes into town. It's a cracking unit, fully, as I said, fully renovated. And that's being sold via the Open Negotiation app. So if you've got some interest in it, log on, have a look at the property into realestate.com or the Open app itself. And give me a call to discuss how we can get you registered to bid, because it's a really great unit and the owners are motivated to sell.
So Shane's going to be away this weekend, guys. So look, come and see me tomorrow.
That's right. Luke's going to do it.
10:30 to 11 o'clock Saturday. Be there or be square.
Awesome.
Okay, so we always bring you hot new listing of the week. This week, Shane, we've got a new one at 5 of 38 Osprey Close in Bayview Heights.
Okay.
This particular block of land has just come to market in the high 300s. It's 137 metres above sea level, so it's potentially the highest elevated residential block.
That would be, actually, I think.
I think it would be pretty close to,
close
Shane.
to it, yeah.
Elevated position in Cairns. So look, opportunity exists with a World Heritage Rainforest backdrop. It's ready to build your dream home, Shane.
So how big is that block?
4,217 square metres.
Okay, so just over an acre.
That's correct.
Awesome.
So it's just come to market. The vendor was certainly motivated to sell. Give me a call today if you require any more information. I've got builders' plans available and ready to go for you too.
Excellent. All right, now on to our burning issue of the week. And what we want to talk about here today is something called time is of the essence. And a lot of people may hear that. We hear it all the time, obviously, because we're dealing with contract negotiations and contract law. But time is of the essence is a word that the general public might not come across, or they do, but they don't fully understand what it means. And essentially it means that in contract law expresses the need for timely completion. And from a buyer's point of view, it means that tasks like building and pest or finance clauses need to be completed for the contract to progress. If they're not completed on time or requests for extensions aren't granted on time, then the buyer will simply be in breach of contract, and that gives the seller an out, which is not what you want to do. So time is of the essence has some pretty big ramifications from a contract law point of view.
It's the same for the sellers too, Shane. If the seller has agreed to carry out maintenance works by a certain date and this hasn't been done, then they're going to be in breach. So time is of the essence here, and obviously the implications of the contract negotiation. So let me give you an example. Last week we had two offers on the table on a property that was not very far from asking price. One was 10 grand less than the other, Shane.
Yeah, and that's right. The property had been on the market for a couple of months, and then the owner took 4 days. Can you believe that? 4 days to get back to us to accept the higher offer, and you can guess what happened, right?
Well, by the time the buyer, had moved on and bought something else. And look, another week later, the seller asked us if the buyer with a lower offer was still there, which of course it might not be.
It might not be, absolutely. So the owner's indecision has potentially cost him 10 grand at a minimum, and weeks extra on the market than it should have, and it might even cost him a sale altogether.
So look, the moral of the story is when your property's been on the market for quite a while and you get an offer near to what you want, take it, because that just may be the best offer you're going to get.
It might just be. So, all right, well, that's it for our weekly wrap-up. Thanks again for listening to us. We hope you have a great week, and we'll see you next time.
See you next week.